Welcome, I'm Helen. This is a 45-minute all levels Vinyasa class, and today we're going to be playing with a type of sequencing technique that I call looping, where you move forward on one leg and then backwards through the flow on the second leg. And the reason I like this is it keeps me really present as a student and even as a teacher leading you through the class. You're not really sure what's coming next, and you move into the poses in different ways, stepping forward versus stepping back. And I promise we'll even things out so you're not doing just always forward on one leg or always backwards on one leg. So we'll be doing a lot of repetition, but moving through the flow in different ways. When you're ready, we're going to get started in a standing position. So you can find your way to the top of your space. Feet about hip distance or together, whatever feels the most comfortable and natural for you. Take a moment to rock a little bit forward and back. And find a sense of groundedness, centeredness. Allow yourself to really be here right now. Maybe you close your eyes. Scan your body from your feet all the way up to the crown of your head. And just notice how you're feeling. What's going on all levels of you, physically, mentally, energetically. You can start to deepen your breath if you haven't yet. And perhaps you turn on Ujjayi breath. In through your nose, out through your nose. A slight constriction at the back of your throat, so it becomes a longer, louder, more intentional breath. If there's any personal intention you'd like to set, this is a good time to do that. And if nothing comes to mind, perhaps it's the intention of being present in the moment without overthinking, without wondering what's coming next. If your eyes are closed, blink them open. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky, stand a little taller. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from your hips. Feel free to bend your knees, engage your core, and relax your head and neck toward the ground. And lift halfway as you breathe in, hands to shins or the floor, really long spine. Exhale, just fold, relax your head and neck once more down. Back to standing, sweep, rise, inhale, big stretch. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. We'll take that twice more, half sun salute A. Inhale, reach to the sky, upward salute. Exhale, forward folds, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, relax it all down. Back to standing, inhale, rise, reach. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. One more time, feel free to find your own rhythm, maybe your eyes closed. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders out of your ears. Exhale, fold, relax, release. Back to standing, big breath in. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Lift halfway, breathe in. This time as you exhale, hands down, step your right foot back. Take a moment here to just feel this low lunge. Maybe on your fingertips as I am, palms flat if you prefer, or knee down. Try to even out your hips, right forward, left back. Lengthen your spine. Plant your palms. Inhale to three-legged dog. Left leg moves up and back. Exhale, release your foot down. Find a downward facing dog, both feet on the ground, a little bit of movement, maybe pedaling out, swaying side to side. Maybe bend your knees a lot, chest to thighs. Really press into your fingertips. Feel the ground below you. Right leg high, three-legged dog, big breath in. Exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. Take some time in this low lunge, knee down, knee lifted, a little moments to feel this. I always like to think of my practice as a balance of strength and flexibility, so never going too far in one direction. Inhale here. Exhale, step forward, left foot meets your right. Lift halfway, breathe in. Folds, breathe out. Rise up, reach up, inhale. Palms together in front of your heart, exhale. Inhale, reach overhead. Dive forward, exhale. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, hands down this time. Left foot steps back to start. Sink your hips. Reach your heart forward. A full breath in. A full breath out. Plant your palms. Inhale, right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. This time, open up your hip, bend your knee, and feel free to add a little bit of movement. Roll your ankle, bend and straighten, or draw some circles with your knee to get into your hip joint. If there's something else, feel free to go there. I'm not super concerned with alignment. I know my right shoulder is lifting. That's okay if that feels good for you. Or if you want to be more square, you can drop your shoulder down. Extend your right leg long, breathe in. Lower your right foot to meet your left, exhale. A full round of breath in downward facing dog. Any movement or stillness you crave. And then inhale, left leg to the sky. Open up your hip, bend your knee. Again, movement, stillness, you decide. Feel free to explore how that feels. Extend your leg, breathe in. Step forward as you exhale, low lunge. Decide how you'd like to set this up. Perhaps you mirror what you did just before on the other leg. Perhaps there's something else. We're not totally symmetrical, and that's okay. Notice your breath. Take another inhale. Use your exhale to step forward. Right foot meets your left. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale, release. Inhale to rise, sweep your hands overhead. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Press your weight into your left foot. You're going to inhale, one-legged Tadasana, right knee rises, arms to the sky. Take a moment here just to feel the shape. Relax your shoulders, engage your core. Notice if you're leaning back, can you stand a little taller? Breathe in. As you exhale, we're going to step back to a low lunge, right foot to the back of your mat. Hands frame your left foot. And then we'll flow like that twice more with your breath. Use your core. You can always drag your foot. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. It's okay if it's a little wobbly. Exhale, big step back to low lunge. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Take an inhale as you are. Exhale to warrior two. Back heel pivots flat. Cartwheel your arms open and find your shape. Any adjustments here that you need? I like wrists over ankles, back toes turn slightly forward. Really make sure that you can see your left big toe so that you're not collapsing it inward. Breathe in as you are. As you exhale, palms together in front of your heart, bend your elbows, lift your front heel. We're gonna flow like that twice. Inhale, drop your front heel, extend your arms long. Exhale, lift your front heel, hands to heart. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Back to your warrior two, inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, low lunge once more. Plant your right palm, lift your left arm to the sky. Find a twist, maybe your back knee drops, more stability through your low back or deeper into the twist. Otherwise, keep your right hip moving forward and up, your left hip moving back and down. Deep breath in. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg to the sky. Open up your hip, bend your knee. Option to stay, find movement or stillness. Option to take a wild thing, left foot behind you. Left arm reaches forward, lift your hips. Wherever you are, notice your breath. Make it strong and clear, intentional. And we'll meet back in downward facing dog. You might pass through a three-legged dog, release your foot. A moment to notice, move around. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, drop your knees. You're kind of in a tabletop or a supported plank, knees a little bit behind your hips. Take a breath in, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga with knees down, elbows hug your sides. Inhale, press it up. Exhale, lower it down. Once more, breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, breathe in. Open up your hip, bend your knee. Option to stay, flip for wild thing if you just sit on the other side or want that mirror. Otherwise, you can move around. Make sure you're breathing wherever you choose. If you flipped, bring it back, three-legged dog. Right leg to the sky, big inhale. Exhale, step forward between your hands. Left palm stays down, right arm to the sky, find your twist. Try to even out your hips. For me, that means front leg hip pulls back, right back, left forward. Try to keep shoulders out of your ears, lots of space for your neck, your chest. Remember to breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, hand down. Open to warrior two, inhale. And then exhale, palms together in front of your heart, lift your front heel. Twice more, inhale, extend your arms, heel down. Exhale, lift your heel, hands to heart. Last one, breathe in. And breathe out. Back to warrior two, a moment to feel it, to adjust, to settle in. Notice where your mind is, what you're thinking about. Nice big inhale. Exhale it out, cartwheel your hands down, find your low lunge. We're going to take it to our one-legged Tadasana. Inhale, left knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, step it back. Twice more, breathe in, stand, find your core strength, your balance, even if it's wobbly. Exhale to lower. And then last one, and we'll hold. Relax your shoulders, adjust your stance, lift your heart. Big breath in. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart, foot down. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's take that twice more, a little reset between sides. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. This time, weight into your right foot. Inhale to one-legged Tadasana, left knee high. Step it back, low lunge. Inhale back to one-legged Tadasana. Exhale to low lunge. One more time, breathe in. And breathe it out. Pivot your back heel flat. Take a breath in. Exhale, open to warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, front heel lifts, palms together in front of your heart. Twice more, inhale, heel down, extend, maybe go deeper into your legs. Exhale, draw it in, lift your heel. Once more, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, extend, heel down. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, low lunge, frame your front foot. Plant your left palm, right arm to the sky, inhale. Stay as you exhale, slide your shoulders out of your ears. A big breath in. Exhale, hand down. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg up and back. Open up your hip, bend your knee. Some movement, some stillness. If you flip for Wild Thing the first round through or want to flip here, right foot follows, right arm reaches forward. Back to three-legged dog, whatever you chose. Breathe in. Exhale, release your foot. Inhale, a little shift forward to plank. Exhale, lower your knees down. Chaturanga, just halfway. Inhale, press it up. Twice more. Exhale takes you down. Exhale, lift. One more. Plank to downward facing dog. Lift your knees, lift your hips. Deep breath in and out. Feet together, left leg high, inhale. Open up your hip, bend your knee. Chance for movement, for stillness, a flip for Wild Thing once more, left foot behind you, left arm forward. If you're flipping, really lift your hips, lengthen your spine. Back to three-legged dog, inhale. Use your exhale to step forward between your hands. Plant your right palm, left arm to the sky, twist. Slide your shoulders out of your ears. Full breath in and out. Release your left hand down. Make your way to your warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, palms together, lift your front heel. Inhale, back to warrior two. Twice more, breathe in, breathe out, and then inhale to extend. And if the other breath feels more natural to you, take that. Nice big inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, low lunge. Inhale to a one-legged Tadasana, lift your right knee, stand tall. Exhale, low lunge, big step to the back of your mat. Twice more, breathe in. Breathe it out. Last one, inhale. Exhale, stand, foot down, hands to heart. Reset your balance, close your eyes, adjust your clothing, your breath. Take any other wiggles or movements. I know for me it can be nice just to take a little reset, a little flush out. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway, breathe in. Exhale, hands down. See if you can hop back to either chaturanga with your elbows bent or plank with your arms straight but a little softness, so you're not leading with one foot. If you took chaturanga, take it to up dog. If you're in plank, find your way through a vinyasa. Chaturanga to your belly for cobra, halfway for upward facing dog. We'll meet in downward facing dog. And then take a little moment in a child's pose, knees down, hips back, forehead toward the mat, or any other resting shape to reset, reconnect. Let your eyes be closed. Let your breath smooth out once again. And reconnect to the intention that you set or that sense of presence and awareness for the next 3 breaths. Find your way to downward facing dog. If you're already there, feel free to hang out. If you'd like some movement on the way, take it. Cow cats, little wiggles, a vinyasa. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. See if you can hop both feet toward your hands. It doesn't have to be a big hop, little bunny hops maybe several times. Find your way to a forward fold. Lift halfway, breathe in. Folds, breathe out. Rise, reach up, inhale, stand. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. So we're gonna add on to our flow, coming back toward the top of your space. Weight into your left foot. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, right knee high. What I call a dancing Shiva open arm twist. As you exhale, right hand back, left arm forward. See if you can stay here for a couple of breaths. Relax your shoulders, reach long through your fingertips, and then really reach up through the crown of your head so you're standing tall. Back to your one-legged Tadasana, breathe in. Step it back to your low lunge as you breathe out. Right foot back, hands frame your left foot. Inhale, back heel pivots flat, open up to warrior two. Use your exhale to settle. One time, our little hands to heart. Take a breath in here. Exhale, left heel lifts, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale, back to warrior two. We're gonna take this to Skandasana to the back of your mat. As you exhale, arms overhead, turn your back toes out, bend your back knee and sink your hips. And you might get pretty close to the ground as I am. This might look kind of like a funky warrior two toward the back of your space if that's more comfortable. Breathe here, try to lengthen your spine. Maybe your right heel is down, maybe your right heel is lifted, maybe your left toes are lifted, lots and lots of variations. Just make sure you can breathe through them. There's no pain. And that you're aware of your body, your breath. Full inhale. Exhale, hands down for Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward folds. Hips lift high, feet parallel or slightly pigeon toe, lengthen your spine and then fold a little deeper. A few rounds of breath to explore. We'll be here a few times, twice on each side, so a total of 4. This is number 1. You're welcome to do the same thing each side, or each time, to mirror the sides. Or you're welcome to just explore movement, notice how your body feels. 3 full breaths. Hands below your shoulders if there's someplace else. Turn back toward your left foot. Find your low lunge once more. Plant your right palm, left arm to the sky, breathe in. We're taking this to side plank. So either outer edge of your right foot or right knee down, left foot steps back. Stack your hips and shoulders, lift through your side body. Feel a sense of lightness, a sense of reaching. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. High plank, upper push-up, or maybe that knees down version. Inhale, little shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. Shift forward to your plank. Take another chaturanga halfway down. Back to your plank, and then side plank on your left. So that might be left knee down, outer edge of your left foot. Right shoulder and hip stack over your left side. Find that sense of lightness of lift, big breath in. Step your right foot forward as you breathe out. Might be an awkward transition, that's okay. Find your low lunge. Right foot forward, left back. Left palm flat, right arm to the sky to twist. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, release your hands down. Turn toward the left side of your mats. Back to your Prasarita, wide-legged forward fold, lengthen, lift, and then fold a little deeper. Again, some time to explore. A total of about 5 breaths here, depending on the length of your breath, the depth of your breath. Notice if weight is in your heels, can you bring it forward toward your toes? Let's take 2 more rounds of breath. Bring your hands below your shoulders, lift halfway, breathe in. Skandasana to your left foot, that little surfer squat, left toes turn out, left knee bends, right toes turn out, maybe right toes lift. Sit as low as you like. So remember, this might look more like warrior two, and it's okay if the transition there feels a little bit strange. We're moving backwards this time through, of course. Breathe into this. One more big inhale. Let it out, and then use your next breath in to rise up. Find your way to warrior two. Turn your toes toward the right. Right toes to the short edge of your mat, left toes a little forward. Breathe in here. Exhale, lift your heel, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale back to your warrior two. Exhale, holds. Breathe in. And then cartwheel your hands down, find your low lunge. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, rise all the way up. Exhale to your dancing Shiva, left arm back, right arm forward. That's standing open arm twist. Lift your heart, the crown of your head, stand taller, breathe deeper. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, stand, foot down, hands to your heart. Shake it out, let it go, arms and legs. Even if we try to do it evenly, both sides through, it may not feel the same. Now we're gonna start left. Inhale, arms to the sky. Palms together in front of your heart. Weight into your right foot. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, dancing Shiva, open arm twist, left hand back, right arm forward. 2 full breaths, hold and breathe. Back to your one-legged Tadasana, inhale. Exhale, step it back to low lunge. Breathe in. Back heel flat, exhale, open to warrior two. Inhale here, settle. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart, lift your front heel. Breathe in, extend, heel down. Exhale, Skandasana, back of your mat, lift up and over, turn your left toes out, sink your hip down. Couple rounds of breath to feel it, to be in it. One more here. Hands down, lift your hips, prostrate, a wide-legged forward folds. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold a little deeper. So number 3 in this wide-legged fold, you've got one more as we move through this flow again, reversing it. Perhaps you want to play with a crow pose or a headstand if you feel confident or want to play into some of that confidence, that inversion. You can go there. You can twist here, one arm to the sky. For me, it feels good just to feel the stretch through my hamstrings, along my back. One more round of breath. Hands below shoulders, inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, turn toward your right foot, find your low lunge. Left palm plants, right arm to the sky, inhale, twist. Side plank as you exhale, again, feel free to come to the outer edge of your foot or your knee down to step it back. Breathe in, hips high. Breathe out, high plank, upper push-up. Inhale, little shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Maybe this time you take an up dog, lift your heart, or straight back to plank. Exhale, back to chaturanga. High plank, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Let's take a full inhale here. Exhale, let it go. Again, breathe in. And breathe it out. One more time, that little flow, high plank, inhale. You can stay or exhale, chaturanga. Maybe up dog, breathe in, or back to plank. Maybe back to chaturanga, breathe out. High plank, inhale, this time to side plank on your right, outer edge of your right foot or right knee down. Stack your left foot, left hip, left shoulder. Big breath in. Exhale, left hand down, left foot steps between your hands. That transition might be funky, find your way there, no worries. Right palm plants, left arm to the sky. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, release your hand, turn to your right, find your wide-legged forward fold. Last time here, lift halfway, inhale. Fold, release. 5 good breaths, perhaps you've got a little bit more space and maybe not, that's all good. Use movement or stillness to keep you present and connected, breath, body, mind, spirit. If you find yourself wandering or being distracted, how can you come back? Last round of breath. Lift halfway, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, Skandasana, turn your right toes out, bend your right knee. Palms together in front of your heart. We'll take a couple rounds of breath. One more. Find your breath in, rise up. And then we'll open to warrior two, left knee bends. Feel free to adjust as you need. Inhale here. Exhale, front heel lifts, palms together in front of your heart. Breathe in back to warrior two. Breathe out, cartwheel your hands down, a low lunge. One-legged Tadasana, find your core strength, root into your left foot. Rise to stand, inhale. Dancing Shiva as you exhale, open arm twist to your right. 2 full rounds of breath. One-legged Tadasana, inhale. Release to standing foot down, hands to heart, exhale. Arms to the sky, sweep it up, reach it up, inhale. Palms together in front of your heart, let that breath out. Let's do that twice more. Inhale, sweep it up. Gather up some good energy. Exhale, draw it down to your heart space. Once more, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale to chair. Maybe you're craving it like me or was hoping I'd forget it. Sit down, make sure you can see all 10 toes, more weight into your heels. Try to really turn on glutes and hamstrings by pressing into your heels. Lift your low belly, relax your shoulders. Add a smile to your face, I promise it helps. We're gonna come to boat pose. So if you'd like, you can transition through a forward fold, find your way to a seat, or start to lower your seat as much as you can. If your knees allow, your ankles allow, to sit all the way down from your chair, right into your boat pose. Hands can always come behind your thighs, feet can always step down, or you can do marches one leg at a time. Otherwise, lift your heart, lengthen. You're kind of on the back of your sit bones. Spine is still really long. Face still has a smile if you can. One more deep breath in. Exhale, slowly lower your feet. We're gonna try to come back to chair. So if it doesn't work for you, rock and roll to standing, find your way up. Otherwise, feet down, whoop. Maybe a lift up. I kind of have to open my knees. Really sit, settle, and adjust. Big breath in. Forward fold, let everything go. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, release. Heel toe your feet out wide for your Malasana squat. Heels in, toes out, hips sit low. Hands to your heart space, lengthen your spine. So similar shape that you did in your Skandasana, this time with both legs at the same time. Maybe you find you've got a little bit more space than you previously would or normally would without those side lunges. This is also a fun place to play with taking it to crow to headstand if you feel confident and can safely support your neck. Or if you'd like to follow with me, a little open arm twist, left arm in front of your shin, right arm to the sky, really breathe, stretch. Inhale. Exhale, back to center, hands to heart, and then to the other side. Right arm in front of your shin, make sure you still keep breathing. When I'm fully stretched, I like to take a full inhale, and then exhale, release. No rush if you're playing, otherwise ragdoll, hands down, hips high. Feet a little bit wider than hip distances apart. Maybe they're as wide as your mat. You can hold opposite elbows. You can sway, nod your head yes, shake your head no, especially if you're feeling tension through your neck. And then release your hands down. Keep your feet wide, step your right foot back, and set up for lizard pose. Hands inside your foot. Back knee can stay lifted, or if you prefer, you can lower it down. If you have this space and it's comfortable, you can drop to your forearms. You can always press your left thigh open. I like to move to the outer edge of my foot for that, or add a twist. And there's lots of variations, just like everything. Make this yours. Just move safely with awareness. And of course, with connection to your breath. Back to your lizard. Take this to half splits. Bring your foot between your hands. Send your hips back. I like to crawl my left toes forward and then flex left toes to the sky. Left leg might be straight, it might be a little bent. Find some length, breathe in, and then gently guide yourself deeper, exhale. Rebend into your left knee. Reset your hand inside your foot, so shimmy your foot out a little. Lift your back knee, breathe in. Step forward to your ragdoll, your wide-legged fold as you breathe out. And then a little sway. You can grab opposite elbows or hands to the back of your neck this time. Maybe you simply dangle your arms side to side. Notice how your legs feel. Let this be a little free form. And then as you feel ready, this time left foot steps back, set up for your lizard pose. Hands inside your right foot. Find the variations, modifications, shapes to play, to explore how this feels. Knowing that each side, again, might be different. That's okay. Two more rounds of breath. If that feels like the right amount of time, recenter your right foot between your hands, set up for your half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Toes a little forward, weight a little bit back. Find length and then the depth, keeping some stability. Perhaps some engagement through your quadriceps to find more length through your hamstrings. So front of your thigh a little bit engaged, or at least an awareness there, so the back of your thigh can lengthen and stretch and release. Rebend into your front knee. Reset your hands inside your foot, shimmied out wide. Lift your left knee, step forward. Find one more ragdoll variation, a sort of half wide-legged forward fold, not as wide as your prasarita where we took to the side of the mat, but definitely not as close together as perhaps your regular forward fold. And we'll take this all the way down to a seat. Heels in, toes out, send your bum down, or however you want to get there for a cobbler's pose, a butterfly shape with your legs. Feet together, knees wide. Lift your heart, lengthen. Fold forward with a flat back, or if you prefer, you can round forward, and I invite you to choose what feels best. Try them both on, or simply do what's intuitive or natural for you. Imagine and really visualize that you could send breath into those places that are holding on. For me, it's low back, right around my groin area that I feel some tightness, a sense of pulling. Three more breaths. If you'd like more time, please stay. Otherwise, lift yourself up, draw your knees together, and come all the way onto your back. With control, or simply plop it down. Feet on your mat, take them a little bit wider than hip distance, knees point up to the sky, and just windshield wiper your knees right and left. Arms wherever they feel good. Notice what else your body's asking for. A figure four, a twist, a bridge, and maybe pause before you move into those places and see if it's habit, if it's mind, ego, or if it's truly your body craving, asking for those shapes. Take as many or as few as you like, and eventually find your way into your final Shavasana, final resting position, whatever that looks like or feels like. Our experiences, our bodies, our souls, our minds are uniquely ours. We might feel connection to each other, especially as we practice together. But know that what's happening in your space, in your practice, is completely yours, totally valid, perfectly whole and complete, just as you are. So let it happen. Save the analyzing, the judgment, the labels for a time outside your practice, off your mat. And if you do something on one side, make sure you find evenness on the second, if that feels appropriate for you. Eventually working into a final resting shape of your choice, traditionally on your back, eyes closed. You're welcome to have your eyes open, lay on your side, come to a seat as I am. Any shape that will facilitate rest, release, presence, awareness. And when you do arrive there, just scan through your body, toes to head. What's happening now? Where can you send more breath, more love, more acceptance? And then as you feel ready, begin to invite movement back into your physical body. Deepen your breath once more. And if you're not already in a seat, find your way up to a comfortable seated position. Place your palms together in front of your heart. Thank yourself for taking the time to be present, to move, to breathe, whatever happened or didn't happen. We'll bow our heads in silence to close this practice and seal it all in. Have a lovely rest of the day. Let me know if you have any questions or requests, and hopefully I will see you very soon. Enjoy.